All right, before we get started, let's go ahead and announce the winner for the Tomei UEL header giveaway. Congratulations to Luis Avario. You got yourself some Boxer Rumble, so I hope you're excited about that. All you got to do is email sales@SubiSpeed.com and we'll confirm your account and get these shipped out to you. With that being said, let's go ahead and get straight into the video.
How is it going, guys? It's Kevin from SubiSpeed, and we are back with a 2-Minute Tuesday. It is good to be back. I know Foster has been taking good care of you guys. If you've been curious on what I've been up to, check out our FT Speed channel. I've been real busy over there. But today, we're gonna be making a slight change to our WRX. Right now we have the original OLM Rain Guards installed on the car, a bit different than the OEM ones because they extend all the way to the front of the door and then they kind of curve towards the seam in the middle of the two doors, whereas the OEM ones are flat all the way across. Some people prefer the OLM design and some prefer the OEM design. But OLM has decided to come out with their own OE style ones that are easier to install than the OEM ones because they don't have the unnecessary clips. So today I'm going to show you guys how to basically remove pretty much any accessory that's installed with double-sided tape, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to properly get these new rain guards installed so that they don't come flying off on the highway. The first thing I recommend you do, if it's warm outside, leave the car out in the sun, and that's gonna help to heat up the double-sided tape and make it easier to work with. Now, if it's raining outside or if it's cold outside, you can use a heat gun like this instead. So I'm gonna run this heat gun across the edge here, making sure to keep it moving so that I don't risk burning or melting any of the paint or plastics. Now, once I have that heated up a good bit, because this is a rain guard, I have a good edge to actually grab this and pull it off. So we're gonna do that on the front side, but on the back side, I'll show you guys a different technique where you can use on things like duckbill spoilers and such. So because I heated it up, it's a lot easier to pull this off without leaving too much on the actual door itself. There we go. It's very likely you're gonna run into some leftover tape or residue like these pieces. If it's larger pieces, you can usually just roll them up with your thumb like so. But if you run into some leftover residue that's stubborn and hard to get off, I highly recommend you pick up a can of this 3M Adhesive Cleaner. It makes quick work of any leftover adhesive. You just spray it on, let it sit for a couple minutes, and then come wipe it off. Personally, I think it works a whole lot better than the Goo Gone that everybody suggests. For the back door here, I'm gonna show you guys a technique you can use on more intricate pieces that are a little bit harder to remove. Once you have the tape heated up, what we're gonna do is take some fishing line here, and we're gonna get it underneath that piece, and we're gonna basically saw back and forth, cutting through the 3M, and then we're gonna do this all the way across. If you feel it getting difficult, you can take the heat gun and heat the tape up again to soften it up, to make it easier for you to slice through. Once you get to a certain point, you'll be able to pull the piece off like so. Now, with this technique, you are gonna get a lot more leftover material, so do be ready to clean this off once you're done. Once we have all that tape and residue off, we're gonna make sure to clean off the edge of the door as best we can. Got some quick detailer here. And once I'm done with this, I'll wipe it down with some isopropyl alcohol to make sure it's 100% clean and ready for the 3M to stick on. Before we install the rain guard, what you're gonna wanna do is slightly peel the backing off of the edges here, and you're gonna fold it at a 45-degree angle so you have a small tab to pull when it's installed on the car. That way you don't have to worry about lining it up perfectly the first time. So now we can line up this corner that we have peeled back, and what we're gonna do is run it right on the edge of the door, and it should line up all the way across. So once you have that corner lined up, I'm gonna hold this in place with my left hand, and then we'll start peeling the backing off just by sliding it down, and then we'll put some pressure on it to lock it into place. I'll do the same thing on this side. Press that down, and then we'll go all the way across. Now we can do the front side. Same thing for the front door here. We've got the corner slightly peeled because that is the easiest to line up. Once that is where we want it, we'll press down on the corner to lock that into place. Make sure everything else is lined up where we want it. Then I'm gonna pull this tab on the side, press down on that, and then we'll run along the top side. And that is all there is to it, guys. Just make sure you're giving that 3M enough time to cure. At room temperature, it takes about 20 minutes for it to get to half strength, a full day for 90% strength, and then 72 hours for full strength. Let me know what you guys think, whether you like the original OLM or the OEM style, or maybe you just don't like rain guards in general, and that's okay too. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys are wanting to pick up a set for yourself, I'll leave links down in the description. It was so nice to see you guys again. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.